Hey, what up guys, Video here of Universe Mode. Up next it's the Raiders take on the Saints. In real life these two face each other and the Raiders won by I think 2 points. Tonight can the New Orleans Saints be 1-0 against the Raiders? You guys should go check out my Rams and Giants match. That was really good. So I'm gonna unplug my mic now, and we're gonna get right into this. See you inside, and see you later. Later.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the...
All right, Larry, thank you. We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Oakland Raiders and the New Orleans Saints. The big left foot of Sebastian Janikowski ready to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here come the New Orleans Saints, and Drew Brees, the quarterback, after some tough early losses this year, most notably the one-pointer to the Raiders on opening weekend. Brees, he's got the Saints going in gear. They've won 4 out of 5 now.
Saw him in person a couple of weeks ago, and we were talking about all the different records that he's broken and what he's done. He just looked at us as like, look, it's all about winning games at this stage. And boy, they're doing that well now behind his leadership.
And he threw for over 303 touchdown passes in Week 9. Throwing on first down is Brees. Catch here. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. What a start in New Orleans for the rookie Thomas. He leads all rooks in both catches and touchdowns.
And he cares. Has tremendous passion for the game, passion for his craft. The last time I saw him in person, I saw with James Laurinaitis, the linebacker for New Orleans in pregame, and that's all he kept raving about. How much this guy cares, not just about the game, but about winning.
Mentioned the touchdowns, 2 of them in Week 9 in their game against San Francisco. To throw, it's Brees. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The headshots here are the offensive unit, and what about Brandon Cooks?
If he's not a 1,000-yard receiver every year he's healthy in the league, I'll be surprised. Came out of college wanting to be a pro, studied all the best receivers in the NFL before he even got to the league.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. And partner Mark Ingram, I think he had heard the same stories we did about losing his job to Tim Hightower because of the fumbling issues. Well, his response in Week 9, 158 yards, including a 75-yard touchdown run.
He lost a key fumble at Kansas City, cost them a chance to win two games ago. Then, of course, as you just mentioned last week, sitting down early, Hightower has a big game. This was a get-right game for him. Spent some time with Sean Payton, one-on-one, and really came out ready to play.
The Raiders swarm in and block it. This will be picked up inside the 10. Touchdown, Raiders.
Part Partners, you well know every block punt wasn't necessarily a called block. Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. Doesn't matter. The play happens, and that one turned into 6 points because they handled it so well after the block.
Sebastian Janikowski on for the PAT. And that makes it 7-zip Oakland. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. On the return, here's Marcus Murphy. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. It's a 6-yard four. For the ball carrier there, Mark Ingram, in his 6th season now with the Saints.
Yet to have a 1,000-yard season, but any guy who wins the Heisman Trophy, you know the potential's always there.
Yeah, but you're right. Yet to get to 1,000. Had 769 last year in 12 games. Breeze to throw on 2nd down. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
Give them 16 on the pickup, and the Saints are going to get a first down.
And there's a nice completion to Kobe Fleener, and no one can be happier than Drew Brees.
They had Jimmy Graham for all those years, Ben Watson last year, and now coming south from Indianapolis, Fleener.
One tight end. 4 down, 4 down. Check. 4 down, 4 down. Here we go.
Brees now on first down. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
So this brings up a 2nd and 2.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, 21, 21. Back.
Well, a man who sat out 3 seasons. This is Tim Hightower. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
So it'll be first down here after the run.
Strong right. Strong right.
They come up with one back. That's Ingram.
Alert.
He's going to get the football. And a short gain down to about the 33. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Now Breeze throwing on second down. Over the middle, it's Thomas. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
Watch number 29.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've hit the end of quarter one. 7-0 is our score. We'll head back to New Orleans after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Head & Shoulders. Shoulders were made for greatness, not dandruff.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a third down here. Now Breeze on third down. This is caught. It's Cooks. Oh, one more time.
Won't he just stand still?
And he's brought down after a good gain. Now big third down conversion with a gain of 28.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. They come up with one back. That's Ingram. Breeze now. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Their big-bodied receiver. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit offensive coordinator. You're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Now the try here for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. They come out here in the eye. They go play action here on first down. Backing up. All kinds of time. Throwing deep for Murray. Oh, wide open. Complete. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory.
Holding offense.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. Shotgun now for Carr. A right side catch by Crabtree. And down he'll go at the 25. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. Now Carr. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Here we go. Red 18.
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Well, Charles, I know last night at the hotel we were going over injuries around the league and then looking at the quote-unquote next man up and who has really stepped in to fill some big shoes this year. Who'd you have down?
Well, Cleveland, it hasn't paid off for them yet, but 6 different guys have thrown passes for them so far. They've got to settle on a starter that they really like. How about in Dallas? I think that's the ultimate one right there. Dak Prescott stepping in for Tony Romo. Kansas City's had a carousel of running backs with the injury to Jamal Charles.
And one more in Denver. DeMarcus Ware returned in Week 9, but when he was out, who stepped up?
Shane Ray, their first-round draft pick in 2015.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, they've gone backwards so far in this series. 3rd and 13. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
False start, offense. Still 3rd down.
The Saints with an extra defensive back here on 3rd on the field.
Could they blitz?
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Surveying the field. Great. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. The Saints say they have it, and they do.
I thought Derek Carr had a magnificent rookie season in 2015. The one little blemish, though, coughed it up 10 times.
Yeah, not taking care of the football to the best of his ability, but sometimes that's what you get. Risk-reward with an exciting player like Carr.
And it happens a lot to rookie quarterbacks. Speed of the game, how fast they are, and, boy, they quickly get hands in on you and make it tough for you in the pocket.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Back now, as I search for my cue card here, there we go. Coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis from our first half of play.
Well read.
Yeah, thank you. Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. On second down, here's Breeze. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I think when they get back in the huddle, the question will be, why did you throw that one? The coverage was incredible all over him. The only thing he didn't do after he caught the ball as a defender was get his feet in bounds. That should have been a turnover.
And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. He's got time. And that is incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll bring up a 4th down. Good job by the O-line. Quarterback had time to go through his checks. That's one you need to take advantage of.
A perfect situation, and they're unable to take advantage of it. When you have that much time to scan the field, you have to find an open receiver.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they recover the fumble in plus position, but they can't go anywhere. In fact, they go backwards, but they do get a field goal out of it.
They'll take the 3, but in a lot of ways, they feel like they let themselves down by not capitalizing, and they definitely let the defense down for getting the key turnover.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. Finding time. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here, and they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Brandon, so much attention in Dallas about Dak Prescott and what he's done as a rookie quarterback, and deservedly so. I don't think many people saw this coming. But when you talk with people in Dallas, they'll tell you they saw signs early after he joined the team. In fact, one of the observers told me they were having a 2-minute drill, and they were going through it. And Des Bryant caught a pass and ran the length of the field for a touchdown. But they were in a 2-minute drill trying to get work done. And Dak Prescott actually took him to the side and said, hey, you're the big dog around here, but we all need to get some work in. And the team saw that.
Wow, the rookie going to the vet.
That's pretty impressive right there. And I think it got everyone's attention early in Dallas about Dak Prescott.
And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
We got 4. We got 4. Ready. Mike 5-5. 54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Breeze now on first down. It's caught left side by Cooks. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And welcome back. The offensive unit, they took the timeout. And now they get set to line up as we resume action.
Man left. 4 down. Ready. Yellow waiting. Mike 5-4.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Left side and caught by Flainer. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Watch 82. You ready? To sneak out late.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. It's complete. Flainer, right side. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think where the blitz was coming from and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
He dumps it down to Ingram. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And his kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So a little fortunate there because that one was definitely leaking right.
Without a doubt. Maybe about the width of a football or so inside that right upright. But he got it to go.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. Here's Taiwan Jones on the return. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you on over to Orlando, where we'll check in with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Saints right now are doing a good job protecting their house. The Raiders, on the other hand, want to quiet this crowd and turn things around. All right, let's get it going. Here's the first half highlights. Saints have it later on the drive. The catch will be made in double coverage, and this play will go for 6. We're tied back up at 7. Raiders have it early in the second. Murray's found on the quick pass, and the play will come to an end after a gain of 15. Raiders would later turn it over on a fumble. So that'll do it from here in Orlando. For the second half kickoff, let's get back to New Orleans and Brandon Gott.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Now Jones. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Second half starts with a run by Murray. And he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Second down following the run.
Watch left, watch left. He's tied right there. Hey,
Now Carr going to give it to Murray on the draw play. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And that's a good sign right there as we start the third quarter, because in the first half, not much space to run the football. And as we go into the half, we often think to ourselves, all right, what's the adjustment? What do they have to do? You know what a lot of the adjustments are? No adjustments. You know the game plan, been working on it all week. Maybe a little tweak here or there, a little bit better blocking, and now you're establishing the running game.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
We ready? Wide and yay! Wide and yay! Set!
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He's got time in the pocket. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's brought down after a good gain. Give him 27 yards that time. Good enough for an Oakland first down. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. On first down, Murray. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll run the option left. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. That was 2nd down run for Murray. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
A fresh set of downs, and they're at the 1. 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
When Nick Fairley's on his game, he is your prototypical defensive tackle who can make disruptive plays. Great hands, really good quickness.
Block tight, block tight. Tight end right, tight end right. You ready? Wide and yay! Wide and yay!
Second and goal to go now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. So a little extra time to ponder this third and goal as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Carr now on third and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Clive Walford from 4 yards out. And his guys are just an extra point away now from taking the lead in this game. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. On first and 10, here's Breeze. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the 4th quarter, got to feel pretty good as a defense.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Breeze again here on second and 10. Caught by Snead over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
4 down, 4 down. Yellow waiting. Right there.
Breeze going to try and throw on third down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. On for his second punt, and remember, his first one was blocked. carry on the return. 51 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. Time to ground it out now with Murray. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
To throw, it's Carr. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Now Carr. Now they go screen. It's complete. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
I know you've got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals? An indicator, right?
Whether it goes or not, yeah.
Yeah, whether the play's on or not. How about the indicators offensive linemen give when they're getting ready to run a screen pass? And if those get red, well, we just saw that there, didn't we?
No gain.
No gain. Deciphered it and finished the play off.
Here's Marquette King now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. And tough starting field position here.
Easy. 4 down. Easy. Ready. We're waiting. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check.
Back near his goal line. Here's Breeze. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 there. And it'll be 1st down Saints.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Breeze now on 1st down. Snead's got it. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw. Surveying the field. And his throw is incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 3rd and short. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
He'll look to throw. It's complete to Flainer. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. He's back to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and it's 2nd down. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Back to throw, Breeze. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Ingram. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw is Breeze. He's got time. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. They'll come out in the pistol. Now Breeze. Deep drop. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. And this seemingly endless drive continues. Again, we'll see the pistol here. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Ready. You ready? Hey, watch that. Watch that. Where's that?
Back to throw. Brought in left side by Snead. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick is right there. It's good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And, Charles, I guess that's what you call a welcome to the NFL moment here for this guy.
Brandon, it's almost assuredly a game winner, too. I tell you, the leash can be short sometimes on rookie kickers. We know that. But I think he buys himself a little leeway with this one. That was one heck of a kick in a pressure spot.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. One receiver left, 3 to the right.
Here we go. Red 18.
One final try now for Carr. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.